then thirdly, it goes on in verse 16, and he talks about the fact that he is the creator. Look at this. For in him all things have been created. And then he goes and he explains that a little bit more. He says, things on earth and things, things in heaven and things on earth, whether visible or invisible. And then he goes and he talks about different kind of rank and files of angels and demons here. And he says this, whether principalities or rulers or authorities. See, it doesn't matter anything in the visible or the invisible realm. He created it all. And so what he's trying to say here is Jesus is the eternal creator. Back in Genesis 1, when God first began, he spoke everything into existence. Jesus was there creating as well. And everything came into existence. And you have, first of all, the forces, electromagnetic force and gravity and all of the molecular forces and chemistry and all the things that make the universe work. All of that came into being. And Jesus was right there creating it. And then you have all of the planets and the earth and dry land and sea and air. And you fill all those things with birds and cattle and stars and everything that is on the earth. And then you create man in his own image. All of that creation process, Jesus is creating just as much as God the Father. And he is the eternal creator. So it's amazing. Jesus didn't just walk down dusty roads. He created the dust. He didn't just walk on water. He created the water. When he spoke to the winds and the waves and told the winds and the waves to cease, they knew him as their personal creator. And you have to understand, every single person that Jesus interacted with, they didn't understand that, but he was their creator. It was the potter interacting with the clay. No wonder he could look through someone and know their soul and know what they're like and know exactly what they're thinking and what they're feeling. He's omniscient. He knows everything about us. He knows everything about every person he ever interacted with. Why? Because he is the divine creator. He is the eternal creator that made everything. And then he goes on. And it says in verse 17, and he is before all things. And what he's saying there is, hey, he has ultimate authority. What is authority? Authority is the power to do something and the decision-making ability to make it happen. And so the authority is whatever he says is going to happen will happen. Authority is who's basically in charge. And he is in charge over everything in the entire universe. Now, it's very interesting that the idea authority is what this is mean. He is before all things.